Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. We do apologize for the tardy, honey. But, to come late is to come fashionably late, honey. Yes, ma'am. Come on in. It is tea time, people. How long have you all been waiting to do this? Huh? Have some good tea with the girl, MzBee. Come on in, come on in. When you come in, please do me the favor and hit share for me. Please, darling, if you would. I have some tea, and I got some tea for real this time, because, baby, my throat has been taking a thrashing, okay? Pause. Pause. I realize now how that may have sounded. Hello, Skylar. Hey, Mantra. However, tea for the girl. Hello, hello, hello. With good vibes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on in, you guys. It is tea time, honey. It is certainly tea time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm about to share before we get off into the spiel. Honey, before we tip the pot, tip me over and pour me out, okay? I'm telling you, it's going to be some good stuff. Now, we have a few stories. Not going to be as many. However, the ones that we do have, they are real juicy, honey. She said the beat is really real. Thank you, honey. This is like really, when I tell you a 10-minute face, it is a 10-minute face. A 10-minute face. 10. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share. And again, you all do the same. Let me see. It's tea time. How was you all's week? How was your weekend? She said, listen, I've been holding my empty teacup way. Yes, ma'am. Listen, I'm here. I am here, honey. She said, I have been holding my empty teacup way entirely too long, girl. I'm sorry, honey. You know the things. I got to do the things, honey. I got to do the things. I've been doing the things, honey. I've been traveling and doing the things, okay? All of the things. I've been feeling neglected. Lord Jesus, don't start, y'all. Don't start. Okay, so I'm going to, again, I'm sharing. You all share as well, okay? You all share as well. I'm trying to do, because, you know, they be limiting me, honey. I can only share so many times before they lock the girl up. Trying to say I'm harassing folks and whatnot. So, all right. Alrighty, you guys. So, how was your week? Talk about that. Instead of talking about neglection, talk about how your week has been. How's your week been? My week has been great. I've been doing some great things. Listen, you guys. Oh my God. One of the reasons why I could not be on here, especially about what about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, is because I was having a book signing. I have released a book, my very first publication, Make Up With Yourself. And honey, they have been selling off the shelves. And the reviews have been pouring in. And when I tell you, hello, Kim, hello, hey, I'm telling you, this book will change your life. Don't get it twisted. You see me holding some makeup brushes on there, but it is literally a play on the words makeup. Okay, I'm taking the processes that we use, the step-by-step process that we use to apply a flawless makeup foundation application. We're now applying these same principles to our lives for a flawless life. Okay? Good. Hey, Cometta, come on in. So definitely get your book. Get your book. In fact, it is available on ebook on Amazon and Kindle. So the link is in the captions. If you want your actual copy and you want a signed copy, because you know I can't sign no ebook. If you want a signed copy, then you want to go through the information that is in the captions. You want to inbox your information, your mailing address, your phone number, your email address, and then, you know, we get all of the things done for you. The book will be in the mail the very next morning. That is a guarantee. That is my guarantee in my shipping, honey. I don't play no games, okay? I do not play any games when it comes down. Hey, Katrina, how are you? Come on in, people. Come on in, people. Okay. All right, let's see here. Hey. I'm trying to get these people. I'm trying to get the thing shared. Okay, let me get the thing shared. Let's see here. Before we get into it, because I don't want nobody, hey Vashti, I don't want nobody come up in here talking about what teacup we on. Oh my God, I missed it. What else you talk about? I ain't got time. We're giving everybody ample opportunity to come on in, hit share. That way, everybody had fair warning, okay? So y'all going on in. I don't know if you all follow, which you should be. You should be following every single page that I have. Every single page. You should be following Let's Be Real series here. Follow, turn on notifications. That way you don't miss any time that ping go off. That the live ping go off. You are well aware of what's going on. Beauty by MzBee Salon Studios. You should be liking and following. That means that every time, turn on notifications. That means that every time that ping go off, y'all actually are there. You should be following BV Entertainment. Like and follow. Every time that ping go off, y'all don't want to miss nothing now. Y'all don't want to miss anything. Behind the scenes awards and recognition. You should be liking, following, turn on notifications. Boom. Okay? She said that mug is huge. Yeah, I need tea, honey. I need tea. They got mugs bigger than this. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. We doing good vibes today. We ain't talking about my mug today. Okay? So, yeah, I need that size of a mug right now. My alert went off and I got up out the good old now. Yes, ma'am. She said, not missing nothing. Nothing. Okay? So, all of the pages you need to turn on, you need to like, follow, turn on notifications, because there's no telling what we gonna be doing, no telling when the thing gonna be on. She said, girl, this look is giving pure you so silly. She's not giving pure hell. Okay. Hey, Charlie, honey. So come on in. Everybody come on in and share. And like I said, whenever anything is happening on any one of my platforms, then you are fully aware, which means that when you saw that live go off, and when you saw that ping go off on that BV Entertainment last night, or you heard it go off on that BV Entertainment on Friday night, then baby, you understand all of the things that it was pinging for, okay? All of the goodness and the little nooks and the crannies that it was pinging for, okay? Because it was some great stuff happening, all right? All right. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I love my mugs. I have a bunch of different coffee mugs and stuff like that. So, honey, because, you know, the girl stays sipping, okay? On something. Okay. So, are y'all ready or are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Or are y'all ready? Okay? Because I'm trying to get these get it to share to the groups. There we go. Okay, because it was acting up. All right. It's tea time. Yes, it is. Hold on here. Boom. Okay. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, honey, BV Entertainment was lit. Okay, lit. Do you understand me, honey? Lit. We was partying last night with Ed Lover, and I don't know if you know Ed Lover. Ed Lover is one of the back in the day hip hop, pioneers. Ed Lover is now a podcast host and a radio host. Okay. But he's a very cool dude, you know what I'm saying? Actually, a mutual friend of ours and all of the hours, the circle hours, is trying to link us so we can work together, he and I, for some podcast wonderfulness. Hello, Miss Diana. How are you? Thank you, ma'am. You do the same. Okay, are you guys ready for the tea? Are you ready for the tea? Are you ready for the tea? Are you ready for the tea? I actually have some announcements too. I have some announcements for you all. And then I'm going to read an excerpt from the book. Okay? I'm going to read an excerpt from the book just for you all to get a little taste, little some about what to expect in this book, so that you can know what you're getting yourself into. Okay? Are you ready? Which is why I don't have a lot of tea to spill, but I do have some MzBee to spill. Okay? All right. Coming in hot, baby, coming in fast in this hot, pouring, piping, whistling, churning water, okay? This is, number one, What are we doing now? What is going on, honey, with this COVID-19, better known as the coronavirus? The Rona, okay? Y'all, it is just a whole situation, baby. This is like we have been quarantined, locked up, tied up, tangled up. We can't go outside. We can't go around the corner. They told us don't be touching nobody. You can't even hug your family and friends. You can't do nothing. Get up out that bed. You can't even lay with your spouse no more because they get the coughing and all of the things. You gonna have to quarantine yourself. You walking around with hazmat suits on, gloves and face masks and things, and all of the PPE and all of the things, honey, goggles and everything, earmuffs, comma bonds, bow ties, everything, child. What's happening? What's happening? Girl, the tissue off the shelf, don't know why. I don't understand. Did the coronavirus is one of the side effects, a case of diarrhea? Because the peoples is eating up the tissue, daughter. Eating up the tissue. Okay? The tissue gone. I would have thought that the Lysol and the bleach and the things, the Pine Sol, the Ajax, and then the scrubbing bubbles and all of those things would have been gone. But baby, the tissues is off the shelves. The tissues. T-I-S-H-U-S. Tissues. Okay? People are giving into this fear. It's so crazy. Y'all. Baby, y'all know I do my food live on Friday, right? So y'all know I go shopping the day of because I like fresh stuff. I don't want nothing sitting in my refrigerator until it's time to cook. Honey, let me tell you something. I was barely able to find the ingredients for my little tacos, child. I was like, girl, I found a little piece of steak. I found a little piece of chicken and a little piece of shrimp. Hey, Shelly. Girl, nothing. Hey, Shamika. Come on in, everybody to come on in. Welcome to MzBee's Tea Party, and go ahead and hit share, okay? This is our first time back in about 3 weeks. 1 week I was traveling. 1 week I did my book signing and book launch. 1 week I was doing some everything else. So, honey, yes, I had to hit 4 different stores to do my regular. Girl, the line at Sam's Club is around the corner, out the back, up the river, through the woods to grandma's house. It's crazy, y'all. Let's get into the story, honey. Trump declares national emergency on Friday due to the corona outbreak. The Trump administration held a press conference declaring the national emergency and essentially opening the door to provide more federal aid to fight the virus under the Stafford Act. According to Reuters, insiders claim immense pressure had been mounting on Trump. Okay, the stores are empty here, yes, and they close there, yes. Calling for him to declare an infectious disease emergency under the 1988 law that will allow FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, to provide disaster funds to state and local government agencies and deploy the necessary support teams. The public is looking for leadership as governors and mayors nationwide have already begun to step up and increase actions to mitigate the spread, including canceling large gatherings, public events, and even school closings, you guys. Sam is only allowing 20 people in at a time. Girl, listen, I'm actually, girl, the emergency declaration would allow a state to request a 75% federal cost share for expenses that include emergency workers, medical tests, medical supplies, vaccinations, security for medical facilities, and more, according to a letter Democrats sent to Trump urging him to take action earlier last week. Because y'all know that Trump actually was making a big joke out of the situation. This man literally said out of his mouth that he believes that he blamed the Democrats for coming up with coronavirus to throw off or whatever the case to cause a scene. He always blames something on a Democrat, a Hillary, or a Barack, okay? Or fake news and fake media. All right. The declaration is a turning point for Trump, who is repeatedly downplayed the threat of the coronavirus, comparing it to the flu and insisting that its administration already had everything under control. Listen, he stayed talking about everybody's doing a great job, everything's under control, everybody's doing a great job, they're doing a great job. Listen, and he himself talking about he had taken his test for corona. At first, he didn't want to take the test. Then he was telling people that he took the test and had that take the test. Now he has since taken the test. Well, according to his doctor, said he took the test. But you know, Trump got a tendency to be paying folks. Okay. He said it was a hoax. Marshall said my doctor's office is shutting down. Listen, whenever the doctors are shutting down, what you supposed to do? What exactly are you supposed to do? I had a client yesterday who works at a doctor's office, works at Letitia, works at a doctor's office, and said that the doctors, when the patients was coming in with symptoms, the doctors ran out of the examination rooms and refused to go back in. Daughter, if the doctor is scared to treat the people, who's supposed to treat the people? Doctors. First of all, doctors, you all are trained, so you supposed to have been trained to handle things of this nature, large, infections and diseases and stuff like that. Where's your stuff? Hey, Latrice, how are you, honey? Where's your stuff? Where's your PPE? Where's your protective gear? Where's your gloves? Where's your sanitation? Where's the things? Okay. She said, they're doing video visits. Girl, child, I was mad because the Ulta has closed down here. Girl, ain't nobody selling damn piece of makeup, girl. What you thought? This Rona is on the loose. The Rona is on the loose, okay? All right. Listen, the power has rarely been used. Former President Clinton declared such an emergency for New York and New Jersey back in 2000 due to the West Nile virus. Y'all remember the West Nile? We had the mad cow disease. We had the West Nile. We had SARS. We had, all of the things. Thank you, Latrice. All of the things, honey. Latrice, you gonna have to shoot me something, baby, so I can push you, daughter. I've been looking at your thing, girl. Listen here. Just a sidebar, you guys. I am on 2 different television networks. 2 different television networks. And I have the power and authority to gather my own people and for your ads. So if you want to run ads on a television network, 2 of them that has multi-million viewers, okay then. That's all I'm saying. That is for my entrepreneurs out here. Those reporters stepped in Trump's area during that press conference. He stepped in for his what now? His heirs. Okay. In his butt. Okay. So yes, all of those things. So there are so many different things that's happening right now. So many different things that's going on. And so everybody is in fear. Okay? Okay, Patrice. Everybody is in fear. They're in straight fear. And so my father talked about this last night on Father Daughter Talk. And he was like, listen, especially he's shocked and bewildered by the believers, by the body of Christ. Hello. Who says all the time, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against me shall be shown to be in the wrong, shall fall to the ground, shall be condemned. No diseases and no infirmity shall come nigh my dwelling, and none shall enter my house, and no come past my threshold, and all of the things. And as soon as the Rona came and showed his face, it's the believers that's saying, don't touch me, get away from me, all of this stuff. Fear sells. They're capitalizing on our ignorance and fear. Let me tell you something. Capitalizing. They expected this to happen. They expected it to happen. Check out Y2K. Baby, we just knew the world was going to be over, Y2K. We just knew that once the clock struck 12, you must be in PA. What you mean? In Pennsylvania? Me? Oh, who you talking to? You talking to somebody else? Once we just knew that in Y2K from 1999 over into 2000, baby, once the clock struck midnight, we just knew that we was about to be decimated, honey. We just knew we was about to evaporate into thin air. Okay? Soon as the clock struck 12, what we do? We standing around, looking. Girl, they're checking all employees for fevers before the shift starts at my husband's job. The fact that they're still able to work is beyond me. because these folks are shutting down. They working from the house. They working from the house. The school teachers are teaching virtually. Virtually. What's going to happen is everybody going to be in the house for real. Because now they're showing that we really don't need to be at the building. Listen, my opinion, population control, genocide. That's my opinion. I'm just going to keep it to myself. Yes, and all that Ebola, Zika, bird flu, swine flu, H1N1, it disappeared. Disappeared in thin air. Retailers are saying this is the worst than what they see. Worse. But all of a sudden, you have a whole outburst. A whole outburst. And then next thing you know, no more mention of it. No more mention of it. It's gonna pass, but I will say this: when it comes down to, hey Jay, when it comes down to the actual the schooling and stuff, I service a lot of teachers and educators and principals and all of those things. They have they gave the students virtual learning for until April 6th. So that's the minimum, okay? April 6th. You know, however, they said it could be indefinitely. The doctors are thinking, and at the hospitals and stuff, they're saying that it might be 2 months. But then other people who are, like, I have contacts that work in the government. Like in the government. And they're saying it actually could be, this might be they're canceling proms. Baby, anything that is a large gathering, as you see, they cancel NBA season. They canceled the MLB season, Major League Baseball. They canceled the National Hockey League. They're canceling everything. The only sports league that has not canceled was what is it? The wrestling, the fighting, the what do you call it? Where they be hurting themselves for real. Charmin, Lysol, Amazon, Uber Eats, all of the toiletry companies, all of the delivery companies are winning, baby, winning. And capital, like when I tell you that stock is through the roof, but let me tell you what you can do right now. You can fly to anywhere in the world for all of $50. Okay? Okay? My kids have school remotely. Yes, ma'am. I've heard 6 to 8 weeks. WWE. Not WWE. WWE has shut. It's the, what is it where they're wrestling like they in the octagon. They in the octagon. WWF, they in the octagon. Everything is closed here in the, child, they even shut down. Yes, Disneyland is shut down. Sure is. They're shutting down everything. Do you understand me? The state of Georgia, let me tell you what Georgia did. Keisha Lance Bottoms is no joke, baby. We got a man named Keisha, honey. Keisha ain't finna play with y'all. MMA. That's what it is, Skylar. Listen. Yes, MMA. Keisha Lance Bottoms, my man named Keisha. Baby, Keisha ain't playing with these folks. Keisha said, get out of them jobs and go home. This is also what she said. She declared that no utility company can shut off anybody's stuff. She also declared that no, if you were up for eviction, you ain't going nowhere until this is over with. Think it's a game. Okay? None of the things. She said, leave them people water alone, leave them people lights and waters and gas and all of the things alone. Leave them roofs alone, leave them folks alone until all of this is over with. Now, when it's over with, and then we can resume to whatever. But she declared that can't nobody's resources be shut off. Nobody's resources be shut off. Which I agree with. Okay? Charlie, what's happening is, Charlie said, how do they think people can pay their bills? Now, I'm all for staying in the house or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Staying gone and safe. But, listen. What's happening is they have a fund and they're trying to get, especially with her, I can speak for Keisha and the mayor here, the governor here, Governor Kemp. So what they're saying is they're raising the funds. The people, like say for instance with the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where the Falcons play. So there are people that are there that are still working. Okay, yeah, the cell phone companies, they're not turning off phones either. Exactly. Because they definitely you need to keep your line of communication. You need to stay in, your resources need to stay available. You cannot add distress on top of distress. You can't do that, okay? So I appreciate, when I tell you, I appreciate all of the companies that are going above and beyond for the people, because it is a worldwide epidemic. This is not just a U.S., this is not just a Georgia, not just a Minnesota, not just a Florida, not just a California. No, this is a worldwide. And ironically enough, let me tell you about the irony of it all. The only country that has not been touched by coronavirus is Africa. Africa. Yes, ma'am. Okay, who want to catch a flight, a $50 flight over to Zimbabwe? I know one thing: if you aren't registered to vote, you better get registered to vote and show up in the poll, baby. Okay. Excuse me. U-Haul is moving college students for free to home. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And then they're giving storage to the students, because the students that lives on campus have to be displaced for a while until school resumes. Okay? Thank you, Cometa. Until school's that's that I dusted my face and everything with the powder, child. That thing was sitting right there ever since I dusted my face. So yes. So it's a lot of resources that are out here, and I can appreciate my governor and my mayor for doing so. Okay? She said Africa is dealing with the locust issue right now. Girl, listen. So my thing is this. Okay. What Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms is saying to us, she was like, you guys, don't panic, just be prepared. Use your common sense, people. Use common sense. Stop stirring up in the uproar. Stop doing all of the crazy and all of the stuff. Stop being selfish, okay? Thank you. She said, I love the Queen Cup. This says, good vibes, honey. Good vibes. I needed some tea because, baby, my throat, with me doing the lives every single day, it takes a toll on your vocals. And so what I try to do is when I'm not on air, I try to not, deal in a whole lot of conversations. I literally only talk to 2 or 3 people a day. Seriously, if I'm not on this camera, to reserve and preserve my voice for the camera. But I will say, I ended up going to the location that I frequent a lot, and Cigar City Club, and ended up being, I guess, halfway hired to be a vocalist, child. They put me on that mic for a split second, and she was not ready. She was not ready at all. I did what I had to do. Okay. But now I got to keep myself lubricated. For the me's opportunities and things. Okay. All right. So 5 things that you have to do just to be mindful. I know we have heard it, and it has been burned until our skulls. But just to reiterate, just so we all can say that MzBee actually touched on it as well. She said, use doing the things secure the yes, honey. Okay, so 5 things to do to help stop spreading the Rona. Okay, number 1, people. We shouldn't have to say this, but shockingly enough, we need to say this. Wash your hands. Frequently. Okay? Wash your hands. She said, nah, see, you trying to cut me. Trying to cut up. Listen, don't do it. Don't start. I opened up with something and I was like, wait. I realized how that may have sounded coming out of my mouth. Sorry. Okay. But yes, wash your hands. Wash your hands very frequently, because one thing that we do have a habit of doing is touching our face, our eyes, our mouth, and we touch surfaces, multiple surfaces throughout the day. Okay. If we actually counted how many surfaces that we touch throughout the day, if you actually counted how many surfaces that you touch throughout the day, baby. Okay. Listen, people buying tissue and paper towels, but not soap and body wash, baby. Not soap, body wash, toothpaste, Ajax, scrubbing bubbles, Windex, bleach, Lysol, Fabuloso. None of the things to keep the Rona from touching you. Okay, my son's friend plays basketball in a country near Russia, and the team will be retiring home today and quarantine for 14 days. Honey, I've never seen the likes of it. She said, "I'm using ammonia, baby." The higher the alcohol count is, the better. Okay. Number 2, cough into your elbow. If you're not covering your mouth, and when you cover your mouth, wash your hands immediately, but at least cough into your elbow. That way you're not, you know what I'm saying? Ugh, y'all. Number 3, don't touch your face. Stop touching your face. Stop touching your face. Put on gloves and all of the things. Okay? Number 4, stay at least 3 feet away from other people. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. That's why they're canceling. They canceled the St. Patrick's Day parade. Maybe they canceling proms. These kids is 38 hot. They canceling proms, St. Patrick's Day parades. They canceling concerts. They're canceling these games and all of these major leagues and all of the stuff. When I tell you any large gathering that they cannot control the airborne whatever that's happening. Okay, and the contagions of it all, they're trying to capitalize. They're trying to really, I will say this. The country is doing a great job in trying to contain the problem. I will say this, okay? And then lastly, if you feel sick, stay at home. If you feel symptoms, stay at home. You may not want to, but stay at home, okay? Good, I don't like being close to people like that. People smell weird. Listen, Trump is a whole joke. He's a whole joke. Like it had to become a pandemic before he actually took it seriously. You know what I mean? He's a joke. I watched a report press conference this morning that they held outside of the White House, and there was a black reporter got up there and she asked him, with you knowing about this, that, and the third, what is your stance on this now? Blah 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 blah. And so he was like, what do you mean? He said, first of all, that's a nasty question. And, blah, 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 blah. He likes to deflect a lot. And so he was like, and then I don't know anything about it. Maybe you could ask one of the people. It's not me. You're saying me, but I don't know anything about it. So maybe let's get somebody who knows about it or whatever. She was like, you don't know about whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he passed the buck, as he does, Kim says, I heard someone say our lifestyle is changing. I said, keeping clean is natural, not a lifestyle change mode. Facts. Girl, ain't no lifestyle change. No. You saw that? Yes. I don't like people anyway. Skylar said, I don't like people anyway, so I definitely stay away from folks, no problem. Now ain't nobody saying nothing about not liking people. Now, not wanting to stand around and be that close to people, that's one thing. But then now, you not liking people ain't got nothing to do with the Rona, okay? They got everything to do with you, okay? All right. Number 2, teacup number 2. Okay, y'all be safe. Just be safe. Use your common sense. Stay clean and sanitized. Keep your distance or whatever the case, a safe distance and all of those things. Yes, she definitely put him on the spot. And he was very uncomfortable. Okay? Hey, honey, I saw you come in, daughter. I saw you come in. Okay. Number two. The Wendy Williams Show stops production amid coronavirus pandemic. Okay? Y'all know Wendy is scary, baby. Wendy is scary, honey. She already frantic. She already nervous. She got that nervous condition, honey. She got a condition, honey. Okay? Welcome everybody that's coming to the tea party. Gather up your teacups. Find you a seat, daughter. Hit that share. Okay? Invite your good girlfriends and come on in. Come on in because we spilling the tea. We got teacup number 2. Teacup number 2. The Wendy Williams Show is shutting down production until further notice. The decision to halt production comes from the World Health Organization classifying the outbreak as a pandemic. Okay? You got wine, girl, that's your tea. That's your tea. That's your tea. That's your tea. Which sparked a ripple effect of entertainment cancellations and closures. According to The Blast, a spokesperson for the show revealed that the office will only remain open to allow employees to gather their belongings and will shut down until further notice. To our dedicated Wendy Show staff, the safety and well-being of our employees is our top priority, the show said in an email to staff members. Considering the current escalation of the coronavirus, production will be put on hold indefinitely. However, the office will remain open for you to pick up any materials or personal items. In place of the live shows, we will air repeats, and we will continue to monitor the situation with the CDC and city officials to determine the best time to return and produce live shows again. Thank you for everything you do, and please stay safe. Initially, the show planned to move forward without a studio audience, but with the host's reliance on the audience, many questioned if it would work. Because I don't think that would work. That would not work at all. Because Wendy, she feeds off of her audience. She talks to the audience. Those are her co-hosts. You know what I mean? So for Wendy is not interesting without an audience. Sorry, I said it, and it's true. Wendy is not interesting without an audience. Wendy don't know what to do with her life if she don't have an audience. Okay. She would be whack, super whack and boring. Okay? But at the time, production reassured fans that it would be the best move, okay, considering the current public health crisis. The Wendy Show joins the likes of The Price is Right, Snowfall, and other shows that have halted production, okay? Wendy needed a break, and yes, she did. She was a little tired. She was tirade. While they shutting everything down, I need them to shut my job down. You so great. Well, so you mean to tell me your job is still making y'all come in? I know some people are making them, you know, their jobs are still open and stuff like that. But what did they say, Jay? Like, spell it out. What did they say with regards to you all and your working? Email out to. Yeah, I sent the email out to all of my clients. Okay, this connection want to act crazy. Kim said several shows stopped, but Stephen Colbert is moving forward without a live audience. Okay, his staff is the audience. It was actually okay the other night. Stephen Colbert is funny, though. He's quite talented. He's funny. So, you know what I'm saying? Certain people are naturally talented. They don't need an audience. Wendy Williams needs an audience. That's for sure, because she feeds off of her audience. Wendy Williams has no presence without her audience, and that's real. That's real. She gonna be super awkward sitting up there with the big old eyes. Okay? Looking at a camera like crickets. The staff was the audience the last few days. Girl, listen. Sam's Club still making them come in. If you get the sickness, then you can stay home. So I mean, okay, so I can understand in cases like that. So, but what they have to do, what Sam's Club needs to make sure of, is that their staff is taken care of and protected and things like that. They're taking measures and extra measures to make sure that their staff, if they're requiring them to come in, make sure their staff is taken care of, okay? Now, because people are still shopping. They are still shopping. So the grocery stores, I can understand now. Now, I wouldn't say make them stay all day. I would say open up the stores between this hour and this hour so that everybody can come and get their shopping done or whatever the case, because people need workers. Now, Walmart every other day only got 1 and 2 cashiers, okay? And 32 cash registers. So, you know, we don't need that happening during this situation right here. Skylar says, I wonder what they're going to do with the reel then. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about it. Sarita, she says, I work in leasing and I got to come every day. Just sent a letter for residents to minimize coming to the office and work orders. Yes. See, you got to come in. Wow. My husband is pissed. You know, we have a month. Yes, I know. So is he pissed that he can't go to work, or is he pissed that he got to go to work? Okay. Somebody got to restock the paper. Yeah, somebody got to restock. That's the thing, y'all. That is the thing. In some of these careers, you have to understand. You got to understand that some people gotta sacrifice themselves to go into work to make sure that the rest of the people are still able to get their resources. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not to say that those people are not just as important, because they are. But Lord, oh my God. Mantra says, my job is still open after we received an email of a confirmed positive employee of the virus. No, ma'am. Now that right there is not okay. In fact, your job could possibly get in trouble for that. If there's a confirmed person that was tested positive for the coronavirus and they're still making y'all work, everybody in that office should be out for quarantine. Every single person. It's because what if that person made contact with somebody? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Some SAMs, I've actually said some SAMs are only letting 10 people in at a time, 10 or 20 people. That's what I just heard. Jay says, yes, every doggone day. That's crazy. We just can't have visitors. Okay, at first they was locking us down, so whoever was on the clock then couldn't leave. Now we're expected to come in sick and all. I cannot. They can get in trouble for that right now, you guys. They can get in trouble for that. Seriously. At first, residents who were sick was supposed to go to the hospital, but now we're expected to keep them and care for them. Wow. He pissed that Sam's is making them come in. Oh, okay. He's been there for 17 years. Oh, he a vet. Oh, he grandfathered in, child. They say, oh, you know what to do. You seniority. You seniority. Hey, Jamila, how are you, honey? Girl. Ooh, child. Okay. Well, moving on, girl. Now, this is where we get into the TT for real. The TTT. Y'all ready? Teacup number 3. Andrew Gillam involved in a suspected crystal meth incident in Miami, y'all. Kim says, I'm still working at Victoria's Secret. Girl, you still at Victoria's Secret? Girl, slide me some of that very sexy, girl. Very sexy red, not number 2. Number 2 for the girl, for the kids. Very sexy for the grown folk. Girl, ooh, girl. Some of that heavenly and all of the things, honey. That 3 for 35. I mean 5, yeah, 3 for 35. We're in full sanitation mode. I bet you are. Every hour on the hour, we have to spray the cash register. Yes, ma'am. Keyboards and credit card machines down. Fitting room sprayed down. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I bet. Each time someone comes out and all bra fittings suspended till further. I bet it is. Baby, don't be spraying up and Ronaing up these cups. Don't be putting no Rona in these cups. Okay? She said, I love the sea party. Thank you, honey, girl. This your first, Latrice, this is your first sea party, girl. Yes, ma'am. We be lit. The hospital in my area aren't letting visitors in, and they have checkpoints at the entrance. Yes, ma'am. Listen. Now, you know it's bad when the hospital's got to turn you away. The hospital got to turn the sick folks away. Child, I don't touch nobody because I ain't taking nothing home to my... Yes, ma'am. And because her little system is very much so wide open. Elderly and babies. Those systems are so vulnerable to anything. Anything. Okay? So, yeah, you definitely got to protect them. Okay, a friend of mine, Charlie says, a friend of mine had to deliver her baby without the dad yesterday. Whoa. Now that's big. Okay, y'all, let's get into the tea. Andrew Gillam, less than 2 years after Andrew Gillam lost the Florida governor's race to Ron DeSantis, the former Democratic candidate is now in the center of a suspected crystal meth incident. Okay? Okay? Yes. Absolutely. They need to call. Yes. Y'all remember Andrew Gillam? We was rooting for him. Him and oh God, Stacey Abrams. Remember, they were in the same run. He was running in for Florida. She was running for Georgia. When I tell y'all, we was rooting for them. Baby Andrew Gillam child is caught up in a crystal meth incident. Y'all get into the tea. According to local news, the incident occurred shortly after 1 a.m. after Miami Beach emergency officers were called to a West Avenue hotel over a suspected drug overdose, y'all. Check the tea. Upon arrival, officials found Gillam and 2 other men inside the hotel room. One of the men, who has been identified as 56-year-old Aldo Mijas. Okay? Yeah, he was Hispanic, Latin America. Okay? said he gave his information to 30-year-old Travis Dyson to rent the room for a night. Mija said Dyson rented the room around 4 p.m., but he arrived later that night, which is when he found both Dyson and Gillam inside the room and appearing to be under the influence, okay? After opening the door, Mija says Dyson collapsed onto the bed. Dyson then began to have difficulty breathing and began throwing up just before he collapsed for a second time. Afterwards, he was taken to the hospital for treatment. Hours later, Gillam released a statement, okay, revealing that he was in the city for a wedding celebration. And while he had too much to drink, he says, I have never used methamphetamine. I was in Miami last night for a wedding celebration when first responders were called to assist one of my friends, Gillam said. And I'm thankful to the incredible Miami Beach EMS team for their efforts. But now, as news continues to surface about the incident, Dyson is speaking out as well. Question, pause. Andrew. Call him Drew. Drew. Sir, so you saying you was in Miami for a wedding, okay? Question for you, sir. Was the wedding at the hotel? Was the wedding in the same building as the room at which you were gathered up with your fellow compadres? Okay? Because the question is, okay, he was waiting. Hey, you. He was playing Tommy and goes, listen. Because, Drew, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to put the pieces together. I'm trying. Because I like to root for all things black. So, I'm trying to pull for you, brother. So I'm hard. This curl is not quite curling all the way over. Because I hear what you're saying. And I want to believe what you're saying, Andrew. However, okay? So, so somebody comes in the room with you and Dyson, okay? You all appear to have be under the influence, okay? So, and then Dyson falls out. He passes out on the bed, okay? And having difficulty breathing and the things, okay? So Andrew, listen, I understand. And then he shimmied past the story and said, I'd like to thank the brave people of Miami EMS. And you shimmied on, you pivoted, you pivoted past the story and put it onto the first responders, which I appreciate. We as a nation, okay, appreciate your honor and respect of the Miami EMS. But sir, let's double back. That's you pivoted this way, but let's double back right here, okay? Why for was you in this room, sir? Was the wedding downstairs? And did somebody downstairs call you and say, hey, Andrew, I know that one of the people in the room 422 is a friend of yours, so you might want to run upstairs and check on him because he seems to be under the influence of some substance of some sort. And that was why you went upstairs. If Negro Please was a person, absolutely. You and I both would be him, okay? So I'm trying to help him though. I'm really trying to really make this thing make some sense here, but it ain't quite. So I need Andrew. I need Drew. I need Drew G. I need Drew G to fill the hole. I need Drew G to fill the holes. Because I'm frustrated over here. I'm frustrated, okay? Confused and frustrated at the same time. So I'm trying to see how the transaction happened and how you ended up in Miami, up the stairs, in the room with the meth and the man. Oh, okay. With the meth and the man and the influence that y'all both seem to have been under. Okay. All right, all right. Let me get back to the tea, because you know I don't believe I'm gonna solve this here anytime. So I don't know. I just wanted to ask y'all. I just wanted to ask y'all, and maybe y'all and myself, we can come together and Sherlock Holmes this thing, because you know it ain't elementary, my dear Watson. It's actually probably algebra and pre-cal right now, because it's elementary. It ain't. Okay, okay. So let's get. Whew, whew. Andrew, I'm rooting for all things black, though. I am here for you, brethren. However, Drew, Drew. Okay, okay, all right. He was there for the wedding. Okay, that's his story. He gonna stick to it, and he appreciates the EMS. Okay, all right. See, here's the thing. Hey, Willetta, here's the thing. Drew, young man Dyson that passed out on the bed next to you under the influence. He passed out on the bed next to you on the under the influence. See, what had happened was he yet lived. Let me sip. I just need to sip. He yet lived, and the good people down to the Miami doctor's office, the good people down to the the good people down to the thing, okay? Girl, listen, that reception was lit. Do you understand me? That reception was turnt. Turnt, turnt, okay? Cause Drew was under that influence, but he got word. He felt in his shondo that his friend up the stairs was in trouble, and he made haste. He made haste up the stairs. So what happened was, Mr. Dyson, the one that passed out in the bed next to Drew and them, Drew G, he says, I got another version of the story here, sir. Because see, when they had pumped his system, you know, see, the great thing about modern medicine is all people don't die. Okay? We got some skilled physicians that knows how to defibrillate and resuscitate individuals so that they can come back to the light and then, you know. Okay, hey, here we go. All right. So Dyson says, in a brief phone interview with Miami Times, this is why you of public influence don't need to be lounging and hanging out with folks. That's why there's a barrier there. There's a line that you just can't cross. In most companies, they tell management not to fraternize with the subordinates, right? For a reason. There's a reason for this, people. Here's a lesson. Get the lesson. I need everybody to get the lesson so you don't fall victim to the same thing that Drew G fell victim to. Okay, here we go. So he had a phone interview with Miami Times, the victim, okay, that fell down to the bed next to, okay. I'm just filling in the hole so y'all don't forget the details of the story, okay. Dyson, who is reportedly a known escort in the area, not just anyone, not just any escort. He's a known escort. He is a known, popular escort. High demand, okay, escort in the area of Miami. And he has no idea why Gillam was in the city. He didn't know, okay? This is his quote. This is Dyson's quote that fell down to the bed next to Andrew in the room under the influence. He says, and I quote, I personally was not, wait, I was tickled when I saw this. He says, I personally was not celebrating a wedding. I would. Now, What Drew was doing, I don't know. But I didn't know that he was there to celebrate a wedding. I didn't know he was at a wedding. I didn't know he was there to celebrate the holy nuptials. I didn't know. But I know me. I was not there for a wedding. Me. I know. And then he further says, he did not mention that to me, that he was here for a wedding at all. So, but I wasn't. I'm an escort. I come when I'm summoned. So, if he stopped by and just popped into a wedding before he came to see me, I don't know. But all I know is what I was told, and he didn't tell me that he was here for a wedding. So, okay. All right, man. Yeah. But I'm not, far be it for me to say where the man was. Okay. So he says, he did not mention it to me. We've been friends for a while, he added. We've been friends for a while. That's my good friend. That's my good friend. We've been friends for a long time. Long time. This person, who's a known escort. Let me sip some tea. We've been friends for a while. And then he hung up. He just hung up the store. He just hung up the phone. He didn't even say goodbye, At that point, he felt like he had said enough to fill in the voids of the store here. So, my good brother Drew, yeah, this ain't looking good for you, man. Drew, we was pulling for you, man. Drew, man, we was pulling for you, man. In my Terrence Howard voice. Drew, man, hey, man, we... Serena, listen, Willetta, no more need to be said. Listen, the mic has dropped. Mic drop. Randy Watson. Okay. Mic drop. Randy Watson. Okay. That's what. Period. That's it. Let me tell y'all something. Drew, I don't think you gonna be running for nothing else in the future. Drew, you might have had to just killed your political runnings and things. You might have. We could have respected you a little more if you would have just said. Anyway, whoo, child. Okay, moving on. Listen, that was a hell of a cup right there. That cup right there was full. Okay. Moving on. Cup number 4. Y'all ready for cup? This is just cup number 4. Whoo, child. We done been sipping. Okay. Whoo, child. Whoo. Baby, imagine me getting and gathering up the story. Baby, my whole life was handed to me. I said, Drew, come on, Drew. Now, Drew. I almost drove down the floor to give you a vote, Drew. Come on now, Drew. Not only is you down to the escort room, okay? Under the influence, but Drew, you got meth in there. The man like to have a diet on you. Come on, Drew. You can't be this messy. Drew, you can't be this messy. Now, you done been around the world and you can't be this man. Drew, you done been here before, man. This man say he done known you already. Y'all good friends. Okay. And it paid for it, child. It's just too much. Drew, you know better. This is what I'm gathering. I don't care who you're laying with and who you're swapping swords with, who you're sword fighting with. I don't care who you're sword fighting with, jousting and things. I don't care. But what you can't do is get caught up, partner. You can't have people passing out on the bed and about to die. Gather up the control, okay? You're the one that has everything to lose. Mr. Dyson is a known escort, so what he was down there for, that's on his resume. Everybody understands that part. It's you, sir. It's you. Because why for you here? Why for you here? Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done with that. Well, as I said, he might be... Listen, jousting, sword fighting, whatever y'all do. I don't know what you do. I don't know. I just... I don't know. I don't know what you do. I don't know. What all of it. I don't know. I don't know. Woo. Okay. All right. And then add some meth to the fight, child. It's like, what is it? What's the Luke, I am your father? What is that? Is it Star Wars, child? Add the meth to it, and it's the beams. It's the laser beams. That's what it is, child. Cause they glowing in the dark. Okay. Okay. All right. Moving on. I'm done with Andrew and Dyson and them. I'm done. We moving on. Cup number 4. The baby. The rapper, the baby, y'all. Rapper, the baby. Lightsabers. Because with the meth combined, the saber, they got the saber beams and things. Listen, okay. Woo, child. Okay. Listen, why do y'all mess with me on a weekly basis? I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, I don't get it. Okay. All right. Number 4. Number four. The baby, y'all. The baby is being slapped with a lawsuit, which we know because the way he slapped 5 from that baby's face, baby. He slapped the fool out of that girl. She was dark skinned before he slapped her, and baby, she turned caramel because he slapped melanin. He slapped the layer of melanin off that girl's face. He slapped 5 from that girl's face. Do you understand me? She said we're not doing 2020 in this. Listen, the baby, okay. The video has been surfacing, and if you all have watched this video, this man about 4'2", okay? And he just fighting everybody. At first, he was fighting somebody. He fought the man in the mall because the man was talking crazy to him while they was in the clothing store. That man fought him and fought that man straight out his clothes. That man was running around that mall with his clothes around his ankle, okay? That little boy there, listen, I don't know who did what to him. I don't know why he's so angry with life. But baby, that boy is angry. Somebody needs to hug him. Okay? He needs hugging. He needs somebody to tell him it's going to be okay. Because this boy here got pent up anger somewhere. Because he comes from that well of anger. When he fights people, he try to knock their head off. Okay? He tries to end them. Okay? So he fought the man in the mall when the man was talking crazy. All right? Then 2, hey honey, he fought his promoter, okay? He fought the promoter when the promoter was playing with his money. He fought him in the street, beat that man like he stole his mama's grocery list and money, okay? I'm telling you. And then he went from that. That's the second incident. Now the third incident. His security now the baby is very, very, very popular right now, especially right now. Okay, he's very popular, and so what happened was he accumulates crowds and whatnot. Okay, we talking about the baby, so he has big crowds, especially women and girls. Whatever. I don't see it for him, but okay, because he looks like the baby. Okay, he looks like a baby. He 4'2", he got big head, little body, like a bobblehead. And I just don't get it. I don't get it, but to each his own, whatever, okay? Now, so he had the sea of fans, all right? So his security was walking him through the crowd. So you got security on this side, security on this, but then the baby's right in the front. So it was dark outside. And one of the fans had her phone up and she had her flashlight. You know how when you're recording a video, some people's phone automatically, their light automatically turns on. When they're recording a video, it automatically turns on, right? I don't know if you can set it to where it don't turn off. I mean, where it turn off or whatever the case. But I don't know. However, the girl's phone light was on. Okay, so you can see in the video, she's looking back like this, trying to tell her people, he coming, he coming, he coming. And before you know it, by the time he got to her phone was in her face, like in his face. This is his face. This her phone. So she accidentally did that. Boom. Instead of him letting her, you know, she said, I'm really Googling his height. Listen, I don't know. He looked 4'2". But instead of him allowing her to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, baby, that boy's reflex, he hauled back and said, fire. When I tell you, he smacked fire from that girl. And I'm talking about to the point where that baby fell back. She fell backwards. He slayed her in the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? She said, this hand left come up for me. Thank you, honey. She fell backwards. And I did not see her come back up. Okay? Video ended. At that point, whatever y'all excited about is over with. Okay? So the next day, he issues an apology via the video. And he was like, man, baby, I mean, I'm just saying, man, I apologize that everything had to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you just can't do that, baby. You can't do that. You can't just be all up in my face like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, you got to respect me. I got to respect you. We got to respect each other. You know what I'm saying? He doing this all from laying in his bed and everything, you know. I guess he was trying to get his little sexy on or whatever, his little baby sexy on. So, he, you know, I'm saying, you got to respect me. I got to respect you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can't be putting the phone, baby. Zoom in. You got to zoom in, baby. You got to zoom in, man. Like, you know, I can't see, especially with the flashlight right there. I ain't even know you was a woman, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you messing with my sight. I'm messing with your sight. And you know what I'm saying? And then next you know what I'm saying? It went down the way it did, man. I'm sorry it even had to go there. But you know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. You got to respect me. I got to respect you, baby. I'm saying next time, just zoom in, baby. Next time, just zoom. Just hit zoom. You know what I'm saying? Zoom in. You ain't got to hide the phone all to my face and this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? You know, so first of all, who is you talking to? Okay, all this bedroom pillow talk. You supposed to be apologizing. Don't be trying to woo her, trying to get her draws. Okay? So, yes, the whisper. Yes, the whisper. I'm saying, but matter of fact, I'm finna let y'all hear. Think I'm lying. I'm finna let you hear. You got to hear. Okay? and seek counseling with your crazy self. Who did it? I want to know who did it to you. Okay? Who did it to you, babe? Who did it to you? Why you so mad all the time? Boy? Hold on, let me get to it. Hold on. Y'all gotta hear it, because you didn't know that I'm not playing. I'm not lying. Where he at with his big head self? That's a big head, baby. He got a head on his shoulders. You understand? Now this is not on the in the T, but well, here it is. Here it is. Hold on.
Apologize. You know, I do.
I'm
very sorry.
Hold on. Let me start it over.
Other end of that flat. I do sincerely apologize. You know, I do. I'm very sorry that there was a female on the other end of that flashlight on that phone. But you know, keep in mind, I couldn't see you because you got the flash this close to me, which is okay. It's no problem. A lot of people did. They didn't put it as close as you put it. But a lot of people had flash on me, and that's okay. You know, that's what I signed up for. That's the risk I take when coming to, you know, put on the show for my fans. You know, it's dangerous. You know, I'm blindsided. Cool. Fuck it. I'm with that. But out of all them fans, how many people know how to zoom in? Just zoom in instead of popping me on my motherfucking eye with the phone. So I do apologize. There was a female on the other end, but man, I think by this time, it's a well-known fact that like male or female, I would have responded the same exact way. You know what I mean? Of course, I had security with me. The club, they had their security and shit, but with me, like, I make security treat fans with respect. I don't like all that rah-rah shit that coming through. Move, watch out, knocking people out balance. Nah, you people paid to be here, we gotta respect them when we move through. You know what I mean? I just wish you would have gave me the same respect in return. You did not give me the same respect in return, baby. All you gotta do is zoom in. Just zoom in. Ain't that easy. You can zoom in close enough to see a pimple on my face. You ain't do that. And I already can't see you. Then you, come on, baby. Why you do that? I apologize that it went the way it went. But I just wish that you could have respected me the way I would have respected you. And I still got love for you. I love you. You can get flued out. I'll fly you out. We can sit down, we can have an adult conversation. I would love to apologize to you in person. I can apologize publicly. If you don't prefer that, I can apologize privately. I got no problem with apologizing to you. My main thing is just bringing more awareness to shit like this, to just keep it from happening in the future, male or female. Let's just try to, conduct ourselves with respect others, and expect nothing less than respect in return, because that's what you deserve. You deserve to be respected. You see what I'm saying? You and me both. So, let's just try to move gracefully, man, and keep in mind that a lot of actions, really every action, has an equal or greater reaction. And that's just the way the world go. I would love to make the situation better any way I can. Feel free to reach out. If that ain't what you prefer to do, that's cool. Whatever, it get worked out, it get worked out. God got me and he got you too. So don't you trip. You're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. And there's a lot of people hitting me acting like they you. But it's too many of y'all. And remember, I still don't know what you look like because you had that phone in my face. So I don't know how to confirm who you is. The only way I'm gonna know how to do that is if, you had them people. Hit my people, But I love to make the situation better, whoever you is. And remember, God got you, he got me too. Don't think you don't got me. God got you and me both, and you deserve respect. So respect others at all times. Please, just respect others. And I'm pretty sure that's what you're going to get in return. I love you, all my female fans. I love y'all too. Y'all be good. I'm finna take a nap.
You see what I'm saying? That's that foolishness. So how somebody gonna respect that? How somebody gonna... You ain't... Boy, God got me and he got you too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I was lying. He sounded like he was about to sing on an R&B tip. Okay? Who you is? Flew out the school. Listen. Do you see what I'm saying? Now that I've laid the groundwork, he better keep my God out of his nonsense. Girl, so now you see what I'm talking about. Now let's get into the story, okay? Last week, the rapper went viral for slapping a female fan at a concert. Baby, but get into this though. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I got to say it because it's the baby's name. It's her name. Tyronisha. This story gets hooder by the second, okay? Tyronisha Laws is her name. Came forward in an interview with TMZ because you know she had to go to the highest level of media, okay? All right? He's trying to get the draws. He's trying to get the draws, dog. Yes, he is. Okay? She's claiming that she was the victim after the situation remained a hot topic on social media. Despite the baby's legal team attempting to convince people that Laws was not the victim, she's still pushing forward with a lawsuit against the rapper, TMZ reports. In the lawsuit, Laws claims that the baby physically attacked her suddenly and without warning. Okay? She said suddenly without warning. The attorney says, our goal is to deter similar conduct in the future and send a message that this type of behavior is not tolerated in America. First of all, Deer's legal team, stop stretching. Y'all, what you mean America? Stop it. First of all, I will not ever be represented and spoken for by someone named Tyronisha. Okay? You ain't got to worry about speaking for me, daughter. Speak for yourself. MzBee, Bianca, MzBee, Brownlee, I shall speak for my own self. I don't need a Tyronisha speaking on my behalf of America. No, ma'am. Huh? Not Tyronisha. Baby, handle that on your own. You can handle yours. I appreciate you thinking about America, though. I appreciate you thinking about us all. Okay? But daughter, you good. Just handle that. Okay? Handle that situation right there. Handle the fallback. The knockout fallback. The TKO that just happened. Handle that. Don't speak for me, daughter. I appreciate you though. Okay? So America. I was like, really? Her attorneys, Matt Morgan and Chelsea Croner, said in the statement. Matt Morgan is from, what is the doggone thing? Let me speak to her parents and see why they listen. I promise you her father's name is Tyrone. And her mama's name might be Keisha. I didn't even look this up. Some stuff you just already know. Her father's name is Tyrone. Her mama's name is Keisha. All right. Yes. So Morgan and Morgan. That's what it is. Morgan and Morgan is the Tyronisha. Jamila. Tyronisha is her name. Okay. Morgan and Morgan is the attorneys. Okay. Matt Morgan and Chelsea Cromer said in the statement, the baby has since apologized, as we just heard, for the incident in the video uploaded to social media. However, Laws felt the apology was insincere since he went on and made a joke out of it in a skit with comedian Michael Blackson. So about a day or two after he issued the apology, him and Michael Blackson reenacted the actual situation in a store, the store Pure. Okay. Only this time, baby did not put hands on Michael. Okay. So, but Michael put the phone in his face, was like, hey, that's the baby, blah, blah, blah. So they reenacted it and trying to make light of the situation. Okay. According to TMZ, not only is Law suing for battery, but for intentional infliction of emotional distress and other damages as well. This girl literally said out of mouth, my daughter is crying all types of night now. She can't sleep. She can't sleep. She can't eat. She's in distress. She's worried because she overhears me on the phone talking about my anguish and my pain. Okay. She said, that's sure how I got my name. I'm telling you. So now this is a case of Ezel. My neck, my back. My neck and my back. Okay? She said her name is emotionally distressed. Listen. This is a pure case. This is right here is just a case of Ezel from the original Friday. My neck, my back. My neck and my back. Okay? That's what this is right here. Okay? This is a case of I falling and I can't get up. And he pushed me. Okay? Although she was the one, if you want to be technical, she was the one that assaulted him. Okay? If you want to be technical. So really in this case, she was the aggressor. Okay? And he was the responder. So, there could be a counterclaim. Just saying. Law was my first point of interest. That's what I wanted. I'm just saying. Okay, all right, but more power to the both of them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He was trying to flew her out. He was trying to talk to her, apologize publicly or privately in his voice. You know, I can apologize to you publicly. I can apologize privately, however you want it, Lee. Okay, publicly, privately, however you want it, Lee. Okay. She got PTSD from video flash, baby. So I don't know. I hope they work it out. I hope they, figure it out, Lee, and do the things, Lee, and bring it to a close, Lee. Okay? All right. All right. Now, teacup number 5, y'all. Listen to the song Down Deep Within. Okay? This next story, here, I'm about sick of this boy. And I'm sick of everything attached to him. You understand? This man can't catch a break. Teacup number 5, R.Kelly, hit with new charges. Boy, ain't no more room on your rap sheet, okay? They write, the rap sheet is like this here. Now they on the side of the paper. They writing in the margins. They writing in the margins new charges, okay? Now at this point, we need some scratch paper. At this point, we need extra sheets of paper. Because they find a new charge for this boy every other day, okay? She said in the bed or on the floor. You know how she was. Let me tell you something. Get into the tea. Girl, listen. It ain't too much he can do. He ain't doing nothing but sitting in that jail cell with that orange jumpsuit on looking like Wolfman Jack. Because that beard and that afro is just out of control. It's just wandering and just waverly, okay? Now, but at this point, all of his shiz is just catching up with him. And just, listen. He ain't got the leg to stand on. Azrael done broke up with him. Now she's starting up her music career that was supposed to have gotten started 20 years ago when he first wooed her out of her mama's nursery ward. So hey. She said they need to leave R.Kelly alone. Now he gonna be in that jail. Listen, the Pied Piper got to pay the piper. Hey, the Pied Piper got to pay the piper for piping her. The Pied Piper got to pay the piper for piping her. Let's get to the story, okay? The latest charges against singer-songwriter R.Kelly claim Kelly had unprotected illegal sex with a girl in 2015 without disclosing that he had the herpes. Oh, I said it. I said it. USA Today reports that the new charges have been added in a revised indictment filed in New York just a week after Kelly pleaded not guilty to a separate updated indictment in Chicago, which involved child pornography, sexual exploitation of children, and other allegations. The court documents state Kelly would fly the minor out, who is referred to as Jane number 5. Jane number 5. To cities like New York and other locations to have sex with her, quote, without ever telling her that he had contracted herpes and obtaining her consent to sexual intercourse in these circumstances, end quote. As of now, Kelly's camp has yet to respond to a request for comment. What are they gonna say? There are also no arraignment dates set for the charges, according to USA Today. Kelly is facing a slew of state and federal sexual misconduct charges in several states, including Illinois, Minnesota, and New York. Kelly is also facing a racketeering charge that included a business that worked to supply Kelly with girls. We read that in. Kelly is also facing a racketeering charge that included a business that worked to supply Kelly with girls, to supply him with girls, not tissue, not paper towel, not candy, not chips, not pickles, not Chico sticks, not sausages. To supply Kelly, to supply him as if they had an ample inventory of these items. Included a business that worked to supply Kelly with girls. Kelly denies all allegations, of course. Chicago federal prosecutors are expected to file more charges, which will likely push his trial date in Chicago to October 13th. And his New York trial is set for July 7th. Baby boy. Baby boy. It's pretty much safe to say that you can go ahead and fluff your pillows. Okay? Go on and request you an extra blanket. Get you a change of jumpsuit for the week. Okay? Because that's your new home now. Okay? That's where you gonna send out the forwarding address, change of address, notice. Because that is where you finna live. Okay? We tried to help you over these years. We tried to tell you to stop playing with these little girls' things and pots. But you insist on messing with the babies. And so now, because you do understand, you may pay little, you may pay a lot, but you're going to pay. It's up to you. What's done in the dark will always. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? What's done in the dark will always come to the light. Always. This is not a maybe. This is not a sometimes, every now and again. Always come to the light. Always. Now, over these years, he might have tried it once or twice or whatever the case. Don't get me wrong. I know him. So I know how he is, and I know that he's been damaged. Yes, I do. I personally know that part about the man. However, those first couple of times when you got in trouble and there was grace and mercy and leniency shown to you, at that point, something should have clicked. Something should have clicked. But not only did it not click, but you had people around you that enabled your behavior, i.e. this racketeering situation where there was a whole company that was supplying a chain of girls, supplying an inventory of women for you, enabling this foolery of behavior. That was your problem. You became invincible, so you thought. You became untouchable, so you thought. And you became arrogant, cocky, and greedy. And so all of those things caused you to continue, and not just continue, but enlarge and expand your stupid, causing you to be in this situation right here now. Now you want to beg for grace and mercy. And now you got the audacity and the actual gall to plead not guilty. The actual gall. Interesting. Nah. The Pied Piper is now paying the piper for piping her. Okay? Now, let's get into these comments. Because, baby, he on his usher. They should have seen this coming. And listen, maybe Robin and Harvey can collaborate. R.Kelly can write the music score. Harvey can direct it. Listen, I don't need the Jailhouse Rock. I don't need no parts of the Jailhouse Rock, okay? This ninja here. Next, they gonna charge him with sexual with a prison. But see, the prison guards is of adult consent. Listen, whatever they do down to the prison, which they do, be clear. Be clear. Be clearer, okay? Them women guards and the men guards do indulge in prison peen, okay? Them women guards and men guards indulge in the prison peen, in the prison, punani. They do. All right? Trapped in the cell jail. Jail cell, yes. All right. Listen, and what's coming next, because this is New York, added to his stuff there. What's coming next is that it's the Chicago. They're still doing stuff, so they're going to be adding to his thing too. Now, that's why it couldn't stay in Illinois or it couldn't stay in New York. It has to stay. It has to be federal, because now you got multiple states. You know what I'm saying? So we can't hire you to serve your 20 years here in New York and then serve your 10 over in Chicago and then serve another 15 over here. Nah, this is actually you done caused the states to come together and form a federal situation that's gonna hit you in the head with the hammer. Unbelievable. Right, Katrina? Because Katrina used to work in that system, and she says yes, they do indulge, some voluntarily, some involuntarily. Facts. Okay. All right. Anyway, moving on. Cup number 6. Is that cup number 6 or 5? Cup number 6. Okay. Now this is something, y'all. Y'all know back in the day the group Fugees. You heard of the Fugees? That consists of Wyclef Jean, Lauryn Hill, and Pras. Okay? That was my group back then. They represented us very well. Very well. Very well, okay? She said he got 1 million a year. 1 million. Consecutive. Straight. No chances of parole. Yeah, you about to be in the yard, partner. You about to be in the yard. Okay? Seems like you ready. Okay? Okay, so ex-Fuji, member Pras Michael, arrested for not paying child support. First of all, why y'all not paying child support? What is that about? What is that about? Anyway, let's get into it. Again, when are people gonna learn that you got to pay your child support? Pay your fare. Pay your fare. If you don't want to pay for these children, stop having the children. Stop doing the things to get the children. Okay? It's unbelievable. Yes, he gonna be riding Jeeps. Because he's a fanatic. He's a sex addict. So I don't know what the man gonna do. Because celibacy is not an option for him. Okay? But he indulges. All right, moving on. Now we're at cup number 6, whatever. Okay. All right. Monday in court, Pras was arrested after he was unable to prove that he had made a court-ordered child support payment. Okay? Facts, Kim. Wyclef is the only one that's doing good. Right. Lauren, she income tax evasion, she didn't want to show up for court. She don't want to show up for her shows and things. You know what I'm saying? She about crazy as a road lizard. And then Pras over here not paying the child support. Child, let's get into it. According to page 6, Pras' ex, Angela Severiano, yes, claims he owes her over $125,000 in child support for their 9-year-old son, Landon. What's crazy about this is that he didn't deny not paying it during a hearing back in January and admitted that he only paid $2,000 at the time. At the last hearing, Pras was ordered to make a payment of $20,000, okay, towards what he owed and to bring proof of the payment. He's, listen, this right here, pay the child support at least just having babies, so it's crazy, okay? His behind showed up to court with a tracking number that he said proved a friend mailed a check in on his behalf. But the tracking number didn't work, y'all. Naturally. So he was cuffed and held on a $5,000 pending that $5,000 bond pending a court hearing in a week. He says, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't say it happened. But sir, the tracking number don't work. Where you get these numbers from? You just flipped a coin, picked some numbers? You told somebody to pick a number between 1 and 10? Okay? Price told the judge about the money being sent. The judge says, that's not what I consider proof. You don't even know when the day that it was sent. He says, and he told his attorney, I understand that your client believes that somebody posted the money. Tracking number don't work. He's asking for additional time. I would direct an undertaking of $5,000. Okay? Goldstein, the judge said, before he had 3 officers carry him on out into custody. Okay? Now, again, you'll be better off. You'll be better off just coming up in there telling the truth. Listen, the Rona virus is out here, sir, Your Honor. Coronavirus is out here flying around. And I ain't been able to catch no jobs and catch no gigs and things because y'all done stopped all of the concerts and whatnot. So I can't get no money, so I can't pay my little child support. So the Rona. You could have got away with the Rona. Okay? But you out here just, you making up tracking numbers? You're making up tracking numbers, sir. You can't do that, sir. Don't do that, sir. Charlie says, a classmate of mine went to court and told the judge double the amount so the mother don't expect him to spend time with the child. Whoa. That's okay. They need to put a chastity belt on them. Okay, now let's get into this. This is not on my list because I listen. Because when I talk about people's beloved Oprah and beloved Gail, you know, I be hurting folks' feelings and stuff because that's, you sweat up and down, that's their auntie or their mama or somebody, okay? So, Harvey Weinstein was sentenced to 23 years in prison for all of his stuff that he's been doing over the years that just got caught up with him. Did y'all see the act, though? The man walked up in there with an oxygen tank, child. He had everything. He had the saline drip, morphine drip. He ain't had it. But I'm just saying, he had a walker. Girl, child, listen. Child, tubes, girl. Thinking that was going to sway the judge. Sir, stop. Stop it right now. Bill Cosby was blind. He blind in one eye and 1,000 years old. And y'all sentence him to 3 to 7 years or something like that. Child, listen. And that's the Jello man. So you know they finna send you up the river. 23 years. 23 years. But my question is this, though. Oprah, Gail, when the documentary coming out? He's been tried. He's been accused. He's been tried, and he's been sentenced. Oprah, Gail, when the documentary coming out? I'm waiting patiently for the date, cause surely y'all done did y'all homework on y'all bestie, because that's y'all best friend. That's y'all homeboy. Okay? The only thing he didn't do was fake a heart attack. Exactly. Because he had all of the props, child. He had the props on deck. He robbed somebody's movie studio for them. He had the walker. He had the oxygen. I'm telling you. It's a wonder he lived to see the day, to see the day of the trial. The way he looking. Yes. So now the question is, when is his documentary coming out? Because we the public want to know. We the public want to know when the documentary, so we can be sure to watch this documentary. Because, y'all worked very closely with him. Your best friend. Y'all got several pictures together. Y'all hugged up cheek to cheek, at banquets and things together. Breaking bread and things. Having good times. Making merry. So surely y'all was hanging with him to get the scoop for your journalistic careers. Surely you had to get close to him so that he can interview and tell you all of the details of all of his cases and charges and all of those things, so that y'all can, gather up your research and then, come up with you know what I'm saying? I want to know. Because I really want to see this documentary. I want to see what all of this good journalistic the researchers and the things that y'all have gathered up together, because y'all have been right there in the midst of him. So y'all know what surely because I know with things that you didn't know and that you just assumed and all of the things, you made whole documentaries about stuff and accusations and just assumptions on Michael Jackson and was trying and had come up with something, and it was gonna go on Apple TV about Russell Simmons based on just assumptions. No type of proof whatsoever. Michael Jackson was acquitted of all charges while he was yet alive, and then 10 years later, you come up with something that tried to accuse him of something that he literally was acquitted on and was proven innocent with. And then Russell Simmons, you trying to bury him alive. And this man took 9 3-hour polygraph tests. Passed them all. Here are some people. Here's a dude that was proven to be guilty. So, and then Colby was acquitted. He was not accused. I mean, he was accused, but he was acquitted, and he was not guilty of the whole thing. And y'all tried to power drive his not even buried corpse. So I know this documentary about to be lit. This documentary about to be juicy, baby. You gonna have to get popcorn, bonbons, girl, all kind of things. Cheese puffs and chicken tenders and wings and fries, baby. Because this documentary about to be 10 hours long. Surely. I needs to know when to tune in. What channel? Is it going to be on OWN? Is it going to be on the OWN network? Let me make sure my subscription is paid up. I need to know. Is it going to be on OWN? Please tell me it's going to be on OWN network. Please tell me. What's the network that Gail is on? CBS? NBC? ABC? Is it going to be on there? Let us all know. The people want to know, Oprah, Gail. Y'all, highly anticipated date. Keep your neck outstretched. Be looking for the date. I'm looking. If y'all see something I don't see, y'all be sure to let me inbox me. Inbox me. Be sure to let me know. Don't keep it to yourself, because I want to tune in. Okay? We got to support our black sisters and their journalistic careers. And stating the facts. Reporting the news. Okay? Well, let us say maybe they waiting to add his California case before making a date. Ooh. It's more. So they're going to be adding California to the documentary. Oh, that might be it. Oh, Willetta, you see, that's why y'all on here. That's why I can't sip the tea by myself. Okay? I can't sip the tea by myself. See, that's some way to look at it. So they got all of the stuff already, right? So they got the story all lined up. They got the documentary all, it's sitting pretty. They got production. They put a bunch of millions of dollars behind it because they wanna expose, because Oprah is really trying to expose the wrong that's done in the entertainment arena. And she trying to expose it. She just wanna be the Harriet Tubman of the whole thing. She wanna just turn on the light, save the world from darkness. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe California charges need to be added to make it to add a twist. Twist. You know, I like twist. I know y'all like twists. So maybe they doing that for cinematic effects. Waiting on California. Maybe that could be it. Thank you, Willetta. I appreciate you. Charlie say, my cousin say both Oprah and Gail some rapers, ain't no good gonna come to them. Lord, not the rapers. Y'all know a drink mind, drunk mind don't tell no tale. He over there drunk. That's hilarious. Girl. So let's wait. Y'all, let's watch the case. Let's watch California. See what happened. Because once California verdict hit, baby, and he gets sentenced, then surely a week after that, no later than 7 days. Could be sooner. Because you know Oprah move quick, baby. She moves quick. Gail, you know they move quick, baby. They don't waste no time. No time. Kobe wasn't even warm. I mean, Kobe wasn't even cold yet. They don't waste no time. No time. Because the story is hot. And they got to get current events. And they got to talk about it right now. Right now. Be waiting. Make up with yourself. Let me get you a little piece of this pie right here, okay? This is my first publication, my first book that I wrote, and I'm so proud of this thing here. They are selling off the shelf. When I tell y'all, and that is no exaggeration, selling off the shelf. This book has been blessing people all over the place. Check out the reviews because they are amazing, okay? So right now, if you want to get your copy, there's the information on how to get your copy is in the captions, but I will tell you right here too. If you want to get your own paperback, it's a very easy read, very, very easy read. I made sure it was an easy read for you, okay? So get your copy. You can go through it in a couple of hours, if that, okay? But it is a page turner, and it's absolutely, absolutely juicy. It's very, very good, and it will help everybody, both men, woman, boy, girl. I had a reader who read this book, and she said, MzBee, first of all, when I finished reading it, I gave it to my 19-year-old daughter, and she read it. She read it in 30 minutes. That's how good. This is a page turner for sure. You wouldn't want to put it down until you are completely done. And then she says, now people want to borrow the book, and she says she refuses to give them the book because she's scared it ain't gonna come back to her. So she's urging them to go find and order their own. Okay? So you can get this copy. You can get a paperback copy from me directly. You can, and anybody who orders directly from me, your copy will be personalized and signed and inscribed by me. Trust and believe. It ain't gonna be no random, thank you for your love and support. Nope. I'm talking to you in your book, okay? One of the girls on here, one of my daughters, she asked for something special, and I gave her exactly what she wanted, okay? So, okay? Go ahead and place your copy. What you can do, place your order. You can definitely inbox me. Give me your mailing address, your full mailing address, your email address, and your phone number. I will send you an invoice or order invoice, and you can go ahead and take care of it. I ship out the next day. I ship the next day. That is no lie. I ship the next day. Do you understand? And if you pay it on time, you might get it in that day's shipment, okay? A lot of people, they place their order and they actually met me before my postal worker came to pick up the orders and stuff like that. So absolutely, okay, sounds good. So absolutely what you can do is get your order in. Once you send your information, the invoice is sent to you right away. right away. You can take care of it right away. I don't keep invoices that's sitting for 2 to 3 days. If you place the moment you place your order is the moment I expect you to cover your invoice. Okay? I don't let invoices sit for days and days and days. No, ma'am. Don't place the order until you're ready to cover it. Okay? It is only $19.99. All right? $19.99. Only $19.99, and you just cover your small shipping, and you will have your book sent to you. Now, for those who want the personalized copy and ebook, it is now on Amazon and Kindle. The link is in the captions. Tap the book. Tap the book. You tap the book on the screen right here. You will be able to pull up all of the information pertaining to how you can go to the link for Amazon and Kindle and pull it and get your ebook. Okay. Same thing, $19.99, and you can just say which device you want to pull it to, and this and then the third, and boom, boom, pow, surprise, there you have it. I'm gonna give you a little piece of Makeup with Yourself. Okay. Little piece. Oh, also, this time next week, this will be on Audible as well. Same price. Audible, you pay a monthly subscription for Audible. I personally love Audible because although I love a book, I have read this book already. I've read this book at least 3 times already since they've been out, and they've only been out 2 weeks, and they're almost okay. I'm almost at reorder point. Okay. But the thing is, while I'm working, because I'm very, very busy. So while I'm working, instead of having the book, I listen to Audible. Audible is this book just in audio. Okay. You don't have to worry about another person's voice being in there. No, the voice that you will hear will be mine. I am the narrator of this book on Audible. Okay. So, yes, that is what's going to happen. That is what's going to be made available for you come next week, okay? Now that I said all of those things, here's a piece of Makeup with Yourself. I'm going to read you the introduction, okay? I'm not giving you no chapters, none of the things. I love Audible too, Trina. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I love the nostalgia of a page turner. I love the smell of pages. I love the smell of the paper. I love the action of just flipping the book and all of those things. Girl, get you a good tea, a good wine, a good whatever, and you sit and you read. But I'm gonna tell you something. One of the people that actually read this book, she said, MzBee, I read the book the first time, and I'm like, girl. Then she turned around and said, I had to turn around and read it again just to ensure that I get those nuggets that you got in there. She said, because, baby, this thing is full of wisdom, and that it is. And that it is. I'm telling y'all, don't play yourself. Bless yourself, okay? She said, I want the book too. Trina, send me your invoice. Send me your information. I'll send you the invoice, okay? Introduction, Makeup with Yourself, written by the one and only MzBee. Okay? Now, as children, there's no limit to our imagination. In our minds, we have been everything from kings and queens, princesses and presidents, to cowboys and Indians, and even circus clowns. We displayed pure, unadulterated innocence and didn't think of the cares of life one bit. We played hard. We laughed loud, big and full. Thoughts of bills, wardrobe, car makes, food, well, maybe when we saw the golden arches. Or jewelry never concerned us because we were too busy enjoying each and every moment. To us, there were so many distractions that we visited with just a simple cardboard box. There was nothing that we couldn't do or be because we were perfect. And in our minds, we had everything that we needed right then and there to accomplish every single bit of those dreams. So, when did it all end? When did we become not good enough? When did Prince or Princess Charming not want us anymore? When did we stop thinking that we could grasp everything that we imagined? Better question, why? Let's talk. That is the introduction of Makeup with Yourself, okay? Get your book. Get your book. Do you understand me? Get your book, all right? I'm going to read the back cover. It says, so often we concern ourselves with our appearance, how we are dressed, the hairstyle we're wearing, the labels we're wearing, our makeup and glow, our shoes and jewelry, consuming ourselves with things of little to no value and not considering that our outer image should always reflect our genuine, authentic inner selves. We exert so much energy and invest so much life in material things to appeal to others or to appear to have our lives together, but never consider what it takes to actually be together, so that the actual heart and soul of us shines. In order for us to really be what we are purposed and destined to be, we must be free to be our authentic, beautiful selves. It is now time for total beauty, inside and out. It is time to free yourself. Okay? All right? Get your copy. Make up with yourself. All right? I appreciate you all. It was fun, honey. I enjoy my teas with y'all. I really and truly enjoy my teas with y'all, okay? I really, really and truly do. So this is our first day back in, 3 weeks? So I'm trying to keep it as consistent as possible, but I'm telling you, when I'm not on here, you guys, it's because I'm doing some major things. Again, the television networks, if you are a business and you want to, she said, I've read it several times. Listen, when I tell you this thing's so good, I have read this thing and it's, it's certain things that we need to be reminded of. This is definitely not a book that you're going to read once and put it down. I got several books like that, where you read once and you put it down. This is one that you're going to have to refer. You got to keep this thing close to you. You got to keep this close to you, like you keep your affirmations, like you keep your stuff like that to remind you, to get you back in the mindset that you need to be. This is one that you definitely need to have on you at all times. Because sometimes we need to be reminded. Sometimes we need to understand, we need to be reminded of who we are. Sometimes, when we find ourselves tripping, tweaking, acting crazy, slipping, sometimes we need to remind ourselves of what we should be doing and how we should be reacting to some things. Get your book. Get your book, okay? Alrighty, you guys. I love you all. I had so much fun. I mean it. And there's absolutely, positively nothing that you can do about it. So, nah. Okay? Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Okay? Thank you so very much. You have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful and continue your weekend. Kind of get yourselves prepared. I understand everybody's going, for the most part, going to be at home. Yes, New York bestseller. Yes, ma'am. I claim it. I claim it. Absolutely, I claim it. I've already started my outline for my next book, you guys. I'm on my writing stilo. Okay? Again, if you are a business owner, do not miss this opportunity. Talk to me. Also, if you're a business owner, you want me to post something, you want me to share your ads, you want me to do some things, you want it on there for 24 hours, you want it on there for a whole week, you want it on there for a month or whatever the case, talk to me, inbox me. And I'm telling you, my stuff, my posts go hard. My posts get the view of, I went live Tuesday with my makeup, honey. Beauty by MzBee, my midday makeover, baby, had 14,000 people watching my face. And I'm just playing the makeup. If you are a business and you want me to share and post your stuff to get you more exposure, because baby, it will. And trust and believe, all of my content goes on 2 different major networks that has millions that's watching them too. Oh, okay then. You might want to talk to the sis. You might want to talk to me, girl. I am the plug. I'm the plug, the outlet, and the cord. Okay? And the juice. All right? Talk to me. Closed mouths don't get fed. And they definitely ain't going to line your pocket, okay? Talk to me. We can work together, okay? All right. I love y'all. I mean it. Get yourselves ready for next week. We still covered. We still smothered. Y'all can continue to pray. Wash your hands. Keep your hands out your face. Keep your hands, all of the things, okay? Stay, keep your distance. safe spaces. All right. All of that. All of that. All of that. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Peace.